I'm into the H.264. Like, what the heck is that? You know, and all that kind of stuff. And you're looking like,
I have no idea what you're talking about.
You just got blinded by
exactly. I was like,
headlights.
I don't know that play. That's someone else's playbook.
Yeah. So, you know, that kind of stuff.
Well, you know, I know when I run a business or I do some sales or I do some marketing or I do something for someone through the different businesses that I'm involved with, I always put everything in football perspective. And I just see things as a game to me, and I align things properly so I can see certain things. Is that how you, because you're a defensive-minded guy, I'm an offensive-minded guy.
I don't know much about football. Yeah.
I'm not a big, I mean, I don't know.
Like football. I'm not a football fan, but I really don't know much about it. I was a good member of the band.
Right.
I knew how to put the lid on the jar,
right,
and that was my job. I took care of my job. I knew how to do my job to the best of my ability. But as far as following football and knowing and relating to...
But when you see those things...
No, I'm going to tell you something.
How to twist that jar.
Yeah, but check this out. Check this out. I went to a high school game, and I sat there and I told the parents, they can't do that. That can't do that. So 4 fathers told me, yeah, they can't do that. So that means after I retired from football, I didn't even know the rules to the game.
And they've changed. You're wondering why aren't they sticking their head in there? Why are they sticking their head in there? Why are they doing this? Why are they doing that? You know, it's just amazing to me how the rules have changed. You know, and rules have changed in business too in different ways.
Yeah, I don't think I would survive in this type of football as it relates to the rules, because mine was, you know, intimidate someone not to want to do that.
Right.
Well, now they can do that.
The great hitters of the old days.
Oh, yeah. Like,
I mean, the guy...
like Ronnie Lott.
Ronnie Lott.
Dude, he made his career off of
safeties,
yeah, just killing dudes, you know, coming across the middle and just, you know, tearing them up.
Exactly. They're alligator arms.
Oh, yeah, that's what I'm saying. You don't want to do that. And then it separated receivers. Now you had Jerry Rice. He was a brave dude. Michael Irvin. Brave dude to go across the middle,
right?
Because you knew what the heck was going to happen. Now you're telling me that anybody can run across the middle and catch the ball and just close their eyes and get down, you know? So it's a different game.
It's called old school to now's game. To today's game.
Well, you know, it's more about the show is a little different. You know, you look, the technology, the presentation is a lot different.
You know, we're gonna take a break right here.
Yes.
We know it's different, but there's one thing I want to talk about that never changes, and it's all about, you know, we're going into a new segment that I've always called Daddy-Daughter Dates. You've got kids.
Yes.
I've got a daughter. You've got 2 boys, right?
I have 2 boys and 3 girls.
Okay. So you understand.
Understand what?
Girls. I freaked out. John Weber was the chaplain for the Dallas Cowboys.
Yes.
My wife and I, well, she got pregnant, and I believe it's from me. Just joking. It is from me. But she is.
Did you confirm it?
Blood test was done.
No. And Maury said what?
You are the father of this child. Just joking. My wife would kill me if she listens this time. Sorry, honey. Baby doll. But Michaela, you know, I've taken her so many different dates before. When I did this show, you know, prior, Michaela.
You took her on a date.
I take my daughter on daddy-daughter dates.
Oh, wow.
John Weber told me 3 words: daddy-daughter date, do it often. And the reason why he did that is because I was kind of freaked out about having a daughter, because I knew what was out there. I was one. I was a little boy, and I grew into a man that didn't change.
Oh, okay.
You know what I mean? And I didn't want to have to deal with the Mike Kislaks of the world.
Yes.
You know, now I'm mature, it's different. But when I was going through maturity, growing up, you know, I don't want to have my daughter go through that. I don't want to have to be whooping some little boy's butt and his father, because he gets involved too. Yeah. You know, I'm being serious. This is what was going through my mind. I'm like, great, that's all I need is to deal with a little girl.
Yes.
So I talked to John. He said, daddy-daughter dates, do it often. I go, what is a daddy-daughter? He goes, take them out, let them be the center of attention, so this way you can, they see what it is to be loved. They see what it is to be, you know, have a father figure in their lives, to have a dad, and to be able to be there for them. And he said, this way, when the first boy that takes them out and says, I love you, they won't melt in their hands.
Oh, okay.
So that's what I've done with my daughter, and it's been great. I mean, she, unfortunately, though, she did say the other day, she says...
she's starting to melt?
She's not starting to melt, but she did tell me the other day, and this is what melted me.
Whoa.
And I kind of was like, maybe I'm doing a little bit too good of a job, because she's like, she told me that she goes, Daddy, because I told her, I said, you need to go out with someone like a real smart guy.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, like a golfer or a, you know, someone who's gonna last.
Golfers,
you know,
golfers are smart.
Well, no, not this that,
Like-
but it was.
like-
Yeah, you're going there. I know. Because some golfers I know that weren't the smartest, you know, sharpest pencils in the bunch, you might say. But it's all about this. It's about go with someone who's gonna have a longevity of like, if you're gonna like an athlete, because she said she likes athletes. I go, okay, that's great. How about like a golfer or something like that?
What about the athletes?
Well, she's like, she goes to me, and you know, because we live.
Because my daughter came at me the same way not too long ago.
Awesome.
Yeah, she told me about a football player.
That's exactly what she said. She
yeah,
goes,
so
you know
that's-
what? I want to. She goes, when I have a boyfriend, which will be now another 4 years from now.
Yeah.
Because I told her 16 is the earliest.
She already identified him and told me to go on the Google and look him up.
Well, that's a good thing. We can Google him.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm sitting on the phone with her, and I'm like, yeah, babe.
It's important, though, right? I mean, because you got to. We're there to protect them. You know, and they sat there. She sat there and told me, she's like, Dad, when I date someone, I want to date a football player.
Oh, okay.
And I was like, what? And that's why I said, how about a golfer?
Yeah.
Or something like that, because, you know, they're.
Or a politician.
Or, yeah, I don't know about politicians either. Well, maybe politicians' lifespan is a lot longer than a football player.
Yes, they could
You know,
be.
so that's what I'm saying. Could be. Or it could be short. You know, it's just a matter of. It's kind of funny though, because I got this thing about football players. I mean, I love football players, but I also love my daughter.
Yes.
You know.
Yeah.
What's your thoughts on that? Or have you done things like that with your daughter?
No, I've never done any. Well, I mean, we've gone to restaurants and stuff like that, and we just me and her.
Yeah. That's
So
the key.
I mean, you know, ever since they turned about 13, 14, I gave it to them raw. I'm talking about locker room raw. You know the way
I know you.
You know what I'm saying.
I know you.
Yeah.
You gave a little. I call them New Jersey adjectives.
Okay. Yeah. So
It means really.
Okay. Yeah. So the way that I talk in the locker room. That is the way I talk to my kids. I shoot it to them straight. I tell them exactly what it is. I call it the terms that I would call it in the locker room. And I don't sugarcoat anything, because in the real world, it's not sugarcoated.
Yep.
You know, it's like this. This is how people are. So, I mean, and I'll tell it to my boy, too.
Right.
You know, this is what they do. This is how they do it. And the only thing the biggest deal, like when we left football, is that everything we did was documented.
Right.
It was either on or off.
Right.
It was no grade. Did you make the block, Mike?
Plus or minus.
Did you make it or did you not make it?
Right.
There aren't many things in football as like a pressure.
Right.
Yeah, what is a pressure?
What is pressure? I have pressure every day now, more now than ever.
I almost tackled the quarterback, which is a sack. So anyway,
Exactly.
What was I talking about?
See, folks. Remember, we've hit our heads about 50,000 times. Is hitting a word? Is hitting them our heads?
Concussions.
Concussions. Remember that. The mind is a terrible thing. But
the mind is a terrible thing.
Exactly. We banged our heads many of a times.
Yeah, but I had a good point though. I can't remember what it was.
Well, you see, that's how good I've been listening to you.
That you
I completely forgot it myself. So you're listening crowd.
It's just that our conversations are so great that they just.
Well, it's about our kids. And, well, let's just. I want you to end this part right here about. You know, let our listeners know. You know, we have fun. We do a lot of things, and we really do have a lot of fun when we do things in life.
Yes.
And we believe in living and loving and laughing a lot. But you know, when it comes to your kids, being a dad, how important is that? Do you think to let our listeners know how important it is to spend some time with their kids?
Oh, it's real good. It's great. I mean, this is the thing with kids, right? If you don't teach them something, right, ultimately their mistakes are going to hurt you.
Right.
Because you're going to have to cover for what they did.
Right.
So number one, I don't allow them to do is lie to me.
Right.
If you tell me the damn truth.
Right.
I'm sorry.
That's okay. You can say that.
Like that. So, but you
We're on
tell
internet.
Yeah. But you gonna have to tell me the truth. You know what I'm saying? And don't you lie to me.
Right.
Because the world is full of liars, and that's what the point I was about to tell you is that the world is gray. When we left football, everything we did was documented, the film, everything was like that. But now we're in a position in life where everything is gray. It's open to interpretation.
Right.
Words. How do you see this word? But one thing is that their mistakes will ultimately come back on me to haunt me. So I'll do my best to try to guide them so that they don't make the mistakes and see the things in front of them and do it unselfishly. There are people in our lives that are willing to do that, but they want money for it. They want compensation for it. There are generally that many people that do it just out of the kindness of them to be able to to get something done.
Very few and far between those people.
It's very few.
That leads us into our sponsor for this show.
Yes.
The Chop House. Here in Fort Worth, in the square, the Sundance Square.
Yeah, it's a beautiful location.
It's a great location.
Yeah.
You can see the horses and buggies go by.
Yeah.
Not like Fort Worth, and sometimes people in Dallas don't come over here.
Yeah.
They need to come over here once in a while. This is a great place.
Yeah.
Zach's a great guy.
Yeah, I can't wait to eat here again.
Now, aren't we doing something here on the game Wednesday night?
Oh,
which is tomorrow night?
Yes.
Because this is a Tuesday broadcast?
Yes.
So Wednesday, Giants Cowboys.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Right.
Yeah.
Last year's Super Bowl against this year's Super Bowl.
Game, right?
I mean Cowboys.
First game, right?
It's the first game, season opener.
Yeah.
So folks, get out here. In fact, I'm Mike Kislak, former Dallas Cowboy. I will be at the Chop House Wednesday night, 301 Main Street, Fort Worth, Texas.
Yes.
And you are
Dixon Edwards.
Dixon Edwards, the man, the myth, the legend.
Yeah.
The three-time Super Bowl.
As long as he's not late.
Exactly. So Dixon Edwards, you will be here.
I will be here Wednesday, first game.
Wednesday. There's going to be a couple other guys with us too.
Who's that?
Charlie Williams said he should be here.
Oh, cool.
And Solomon Page will probably be here too.
Yeah. We had a great time when we were hanging out there.
We did. We did an event just recently for charity.
Yes.
And so I just want to say, come support the Chop House.
Yes.
Here in Fort Worth. Great place. Ask for Zach. Tell him you heard on our show, KIS63.
Yeah.
And if you want to know about production, we're going to get right now into the present. Right now. The present of what you're doing now and how they can get in touch with you to expand your business and help them capture those moments in their lives. What's the website? What's the phone number? What's everything?
DixonEdwards.com.
DixonEdwards.com.
All the information you would need is at DixonEdwards.com.
That's great. So, and if they want to get to the Chop House, I'm going to have the address and everything and the phone number given to me in a card right now if they can hurry up. Here we go. Thanks, Mike. Here we go. Let's see. Mercury Chop House, 301 Main Street, Fort Worth, Texas. Phone number is 817-336-4129. Or just go to fortworthchophouse.com. That's probably what most of you people will be doing, fortworthchophouse.com. Come out here, see us on Wednesday night, and I look forward to seeing all the different people, from fans to people who just want to see the show, and people just want a good steak or a good meal here. Come and ask for Robbie, ask for Zach, just enjoy yourself. Don't ask for Mike because he'll be wandering around somewhere, everybody be sitting at the bar. But probably with us. But we'll be around. Dixon, thanks for coming. And
you're welcome very much.
DixonEdwards.com. 3-time Super Bowl champion. Charlie Williams, 1-time Super Bowl champion.
Yes.
Solomon Page, former second-round draft choice by the Dallas Cowboys. We'll be here Wednesday night. I'll be here, Mike Kislak, a guy that made the team for a couple years. All right? I was a guy who surrounded myself with good players, and I didn't make mistakes, so I got to hang out for a little while.
Great member of the band.
Look forward to seeing everyone, and look forward to this show. It's going to be fun.
Yes, it ought to be fun.
Again, DixonEdwards.com. And we'll see you. Thank you for listening to KIS63. This is Michael Kislak, Dixon Edwards, signing off. Thanks for keeping this kiss on your lips.